it's Divine Prophetic Wisdom. I'm Empress Aradia, and I'm back with your message for the day. So, Grand Risings, guys, happy Moon Day. Whoop, whoop. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning so far. I hope that you enjoyed your weekend. I hope that you just feel rested and restored, and that you were able to enjoy your weekend, doing whatever it is that you enjoy doing. So today is Moon Day, guys. We are in the waning gibbous phase of our moon cycle. Our waning gibbous is in Cancer. So we're going into the last quarter of the moon cycle. We're in the quote unquote last phase of the moon cycle. And so right now, like I said, the moon is, it's in the waning gibbous phase under Cancer. Now, Cancer and the moon go hand in hand. The moon rules over that zodiac. And so under this phase, you may be feeling super emotional, even more so emotional than usual. Because you guys know that the moon cycles do influence a lot of things, including our emotions. But just because of the fact that it's now in the Cancer phase and the moon rules over Cancer, you may just feel even more so emotional right now. And also, we know that the waning gibbous phase, or the waning crescent phase, is the phase of the moon cycle where we are called to release. We are called to, we released our intentions on the full moons, but once we've done that, we are called to release the things that are hindering us, the things that do not serve us, the things that cannot walk into the next phase of our cycle with us. So for today, let's just see, let's just read the energy and see what the overall collective needs to know most of all. So Spirit, what is it that what is it that the collective needs to know most of all in this moon phase? What is it that the overall collective needs to know most of all? And I ask that you place a hedge of protection around me and the overall collective as I pull and deliver these messages, and as they open themselves to receive. I'm hearing encouragement, like keep going, keep pushing, don't give up. And look at this. Emotions are running high. Okay, so let's see. All right, we actually got two. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. And then we have the energy is gaining momentum. And when I initially pulled this card here, I heard commitment to self, commitment to your journey. But with this card here, I feel like your commitment to yourself, like together, I feel like your commitment to yourself is causing the energy to gain momentum, is causing things to propel forward in a quicker way. But let's let's read these cards. I hope that I have enough time to read both of them, so let's get to it. The first quarter moon. There it is. Okay. There could be some challenges. I'm sorry, it says, I apologize. I'm not sorry. It says first quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. There could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how that works? Do you believe that your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you. So believe in yourself. Attune to the moon. I am committed to my dreams and I move towards them with confidence. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put in a little bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. You need to recommit to someone or something. In the lunar cycle, the first quarter moon comes between the new moon and the full moon. It's the time when the sun and the moon are at a hard astrological angle to each other, and this can prompt a small crisis. No matter when you pull this card, you need to see any dreams as a, let me reread that. No matter when you pull this card, you need to see any dramas as a stepping stone to where you want to be. It can also be a time when you need to stay strong through the storm. Ashe. So I always say this, nothing is happening to you, it's happening for you. And at times in life, we go through things, we go through challenges, and while we're in that challenge, it can seem very hard to believe that what we're going through has a purpose. What we're going through, there's a reason behind us going through that experience. And a lot of times it's because we need to grow. I can continue that thought. We need to grow through that experience. I was going to say we need to go through that experience to gain something in order for us to grow, but that's exactly what we're doing. We're growing through the experience by gaining that experience and the lesson that comes from it, whatever it is that you get from that experience. Also, a lot of times when we go through things in life, it's so that we can pass that on, so we have a testimony. A lot of people want the testimony, but they don't want the test. Like, you actually have to go through things and act in order to be able to sit from a position of experience to share with other people. I've been through X, Y, and Z, and this is what I did to get through it. So a lot of times we have to really look for what it is that we are meant to get from the situation. Also, I just feel like I said, this is questioning someone's commitment to self. How committed are you to yourself, to your journey? How committed are you to really stepping into your best self? We have to remember, when we come up against those things that we need to shed, when we come up against the hindering thought patterns and behavior patterns and the addictions and the addictive behaviors that we need to let go. A a lot of times it's really hard to let those things go because we're in a comfort zone. And we're using those things in that comfort zone to placate us and keep us comfortable. And so we have to relearn how to placate ourselves, how to satisfy ourselves without those things. We have to replace those negative or low vibrational thoughts and behaviors with other high vibrational thoughts and behaviors. And doing the work, doing those things, is helping the energy to gain momentum, to bring in the abundance that you want, the spiritual, mental, emotional abundance, as well as your monetary abundance, your wealth. Let's read the waxing moon. Where are you? Probably too. There it is. Okay. That's the warning. Here's the waxing. The energy is gaining momentum. So you know during the waxing phase, it's the time where the energy is building up towards the full moon and we get to release our intention. But during the waxing phase, the energy that's building up you use to bring those for manifestation. So it says, during the waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. This card is a very positive omen, indicating that you can create the reality you're dreaming of. Though it will take some work, you're not quite there yet. This is a time of energies rising up. Emotions are building too. And where do you want to go? Where do you believe? I'm sorry, let me read this again. This is a time of energies rising up. Emotions are building too. Where do you want to go? And do you believe you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goal. Yeah, I read that right. Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome. Either you can just keep thinking about it, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goals. Or you can actually act on it and start making practical, logical decisions, like letting go of the things that are hindering you, making that solid commitment to yourself in order to bring those goals into fruition. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track, just because you are questioning. I'm sorry, it says, I apologize. It says, I attune to the moon. I know I am heading in the right direction. Additional meanings for this card. The situation is full of potential. Your dream can come true. More effort is yet required. Are you willing to give it? Review your goals and ensure you're still committed. Keep moving forwards. I heard that. Keep going. The waxing cycle is the full period of the lunar cycle from new moon to full moon. And during this time, the moon appears to be slightly bigger and rounder every night. This is a very empowered and empowering time. This is a very promising card. It suggests that now is the time to make plans it suggests that now is the time to make plans and to act on them, no matter when you actually pull this card. So again, like I was saying, when you make a solid commitment to yourself, when you make a solid commitment to getting to know you and really committing to your spiritual journey, you influence the energy. You begin to pull a stronger energy that is shifting things around you towards you. And it says something right here that I tuned into also. It said, this is a very empowered and empowering time. This is a very promising card. It suggests that now is the time to make plans and to act on them, no matter when you actually pull this card. So when I read that initially, I heard take action. Now's the time. Now is the time to do it. Now is the time to actually make this commitment to yourself. Not only that, but to not only to make a commitment to yourself, but to actually, I'm sorry guys, I lost my train of thought. Now is not only the time to make a commitment to yourself, but to also shed these things that you've been holding on to. I feel like if you've been resonating with this reading so far, there are some things within you that are maybe coming to the light right now, like right now in the 3D. And these things have been things that you have been holding on to, and maybe you've been aware of them, and maybe you're just now becoming aware of them. But I feel like the Most High is saying now is the time. And this one says take time to breathe out. And I did hear don't be too hard on yourself. Don't burn yourself out. But I also feel, coming from this card, with this big bright moon in the sky, and the fact that most of the sky has this like blue, like I want to say iridescent, but it's like this illuminating, that's the word that I'm looking for, this illuminated sky. It looks like blue. I really feel like it's saying that someone needs to follow their intuition during this time. You need to follow your intuition. Take note of the messages and the clues that you're getting from the Most High and your ancestor guides and your ascended masters. But the moon always does remind me of our intuition in general. But when you follow your intuition, you would know exactly what it is that you need to release. And it's a time right now to give then yourself to yourself, and make this practical plan. Look at this. We just had a full moon in Taurus. So I really feel like this is saying that the full moon in Taurus really did bring in some energies that are pushing your abundance towards you. But the Most High is saying that you need to release. You need to release what it is that does not serve you, to make room for the things that do, to make room for the things that the Most High has intended for you. And I also just want to bring to the attention that both Taurus and Virgo are earth signs. And when I think of earth signs, I think of being stable, I think of being grounded, I think of being balanced. So I think that someone needs to also just tune into your emotional side. And now may be a great time to do that also. Tune into your emotional side, and you grounding yourself will help you obtain better stability within your emotions. So Most High, I just want to ask right now, just for a little bit of inspiration for the overall collective, before I close this reading out. Just want to ask for a little bit of inspiration for the overall collective. I feel like someone is thinking that nothing will come. Nothing will come of what it is that you've asked the Most High for, what you've been trying to manifest. But I feel like the Most High is saying that it something will come of it. This will reach a resolution. But you have to make these steps. You have to make these steps. You have to be able, or not just be able, you have to be willing to shed the things that don't serve you, to shed the parts of you that don't serve your future self. And your future life. And I heard take accountability for where you are, because a lot of times we have to hold ourselves accountable. Not a lot of times, all the times we have to hold ourselves accountable for the way that our lives are playing out, because we are the orchestrator of our lives. We are the driving force behind everything that occurs. You manifest everything into your life, whether it's directly or indirectly. So get out of that victim mentality. Get out of that victim mentality, because it will keep you in a spirit and energy of lack. So let's see what comes out. All right. Okay. It says, my soul is infinite and divine. Ashe. It definitely is. And I feel like that's confirmation, because you having confidence in you having confidence in the fact that your soul is divine, that you have the power to orchestrate anything within your reality, is you embodying this, is you attuning to the fact that your soul is infinite, your soul is divine. There's nothing that you are incapable of having or living out in your life. And again, I just feel like someone needs to go within to find balance within their emotions, because your anger, your sadness, it says my anger, sadness, and anxiety or loneliness do not define me. And I also just want to say you're never alone. Okay, I know that on a certain part of our journeys we may be pushed into isolation, and that's just really so we can tune into ourselves and change the things that are necessary for us to change to make it to the next phase of our lives. But we are never truly alone. We always have someone, our highest power, the Most High, our ascended masters, our ancestors, they're with us. And at a certain point, you do tune into your soul family, other light beings who are on the same type of journey that you are, because no one ever has your identical journey, right? But they're on the same type of journey that you are, and they have the same they're like-minded individuals, people that you can actually bounce things off of and get a reliable answer. Or I don't think everyone has the answers to everything that we go through in life, but sometimes people do. You tune into people who may have had an experience that you're going through in life, and that just brings me full circle to what I was saying in the beginning of this video, is that all of our trials are for something. And so you do begin to tune in to align with higher vibrational people that you can relate to. And just know that you are allowed to say no. You are allowed to have boundaries. And I heard protect your energy, okay? So no is a healthy boundary. Let me just say that no is a healthy boundary. If you do not feel like you can accommodate someone's request in any way, shape, or form, saying no is not at all, there's nothing wrong with it. You going against what you feel you can do is self-sabotage, literally. And so be in tune with how you are capable of helping the people around you in your circle. And if you can't, don't feel bad about saying no. And that's just an example, but you just making boundaries overall is healthy. Again, I just said that know that you are never alone. You are always co-creating with the universe, and just release your control over everything. Release your control, because when we try to control things, it's really coming from a place of fear. It's coming from a place of our egos. And we need to be able to surrender to the divine, to surrender to what the Most High has in store for us. Because a lot of times, things just fall into place so much better when we surrender and just be able to allow for divine timing. Things just fall in place so much better. So just know in those times that it's safe for you to rest. Okay, it's safe for you to take your hands off. Now, I don't mean that you just stop the things that you have been doing in order to bring you to your higher self. No, I'm saying that at that time, it's safe for you to say, okay, and let go and let God. So I hope this message reaches whoever it was meant for. I hope you guys carry this in your hearts today, and know that you are never alone. You're co-creating with the universe always, and the universe always has your back, and that you are infinite and divine, and you are capable of achieving anything and everything that you want in your life. Please like, subscribe, and share. Subscribe to my page and share, guys. This is why I do this, in hopes that these messages will reach someone and help someone. So again, I hope you guys carry this in your hearts today, and have a great day overall, and make sure that you do have a great day on purpose. Bye.